With Planet Zoo 2 being just around the corner, let's look back at the 18 most realistic animals in Planet Zoo. In my opinion, of course, please share your thoughts in the comments down below. These animals are the golden standard for 3D modeling in this game. Truly beautiful, accurate, and the embodiment of what animal models could look like in Planet Zoo 2. So let's begin. They are not in any specific ranking, okay? So I just think they all look super realistic and I'm listing them here in the same order of realism. First, we start with the African crested porcupine. The overall shape of the head, the quills, and the sounds of the quills when they walk and the way they walk really make this one of the most beautiful and accurate animals in Planet Zoo. Next up, we have the African leopard. This shows how excellent frontier models can be. They 100% did an excellent job on the eyes and the snout, I think because it looks really realistic. You can feel like that sort of like scary vibe when the animal looks at you, and that is completely accurate. The overall proportions and the pattern of the spots are also great. Then the black rhino. I think the pattern of the wrinkles in the skin is super accurate. They even have small hairs here on the ears. And their overall shape and weight and the feeling of power that they convey in the model is really outstanding. So this one had to be here on my list. After this, we have the black buck. The black buck is one of their best models in my opinion. Their eyes, their head proportions, and the legs, hoofs, color, their ears as well, like they all look very accurate, and just about everything in this model looks accurate, including the horns, which are a little bit like curved. So in my opinion, one of the best models. Now we go to the blue wildebeest. This is one of my most favorite animals ever. Like, I love watching National Geographic documentaries about wildebeest migrations, and let me tell you that I think they look fantastic in Planet Zoo. In Planet Zoo 2, one of the things that I'm most looking forward to is herding if they implement this, so I really want to see a huge herd of these beautiful wildebeest. And now we go to a quite smaller animal, but still brilliantly made. Cuvier's dwarf caiman. Frontier has a special way of making reptiles look so accurate, and I think this one is really top-notch, chef's kiss. It is like super cute, beautifully executed with all the scales over here that you can see on the back. I mean, the eyes, the proportions, the teeth, everything looks great. And yes, this one might surprise you, but I think this one deserves to be here as well. The hemsbok is very nicely represented in Planet Zoo. You can see this picture over here of Planet Zoo. This is the real picture. You can feel the muscles and the strength of this animal. The horns are accurate, their patterns and their colorations are also accurate, so I personally love them. And then we go to the Indian peafowl. What can I say? Beautiful. I love how the feathers are animated, almost like individually, almost like to make the movement 100% realistic when they open like all these feathers to show off to the female. I know how much work this type of animation takes, so kudos to the team behind this beautiful animal. Plus, the colors and the patterns are also super realistic. You can see this one here is the real one, and this one is in Planet Zoo. In some of these comparisons, I know that they look so accurate that sometimes you may not be sure of which one is Planet Zoo and which one is the real one. So Planet Zoo is on the left and the real one is on the right. Now, for the mute swan, what more can I say? Like, you can hardly tell the difference between these two photos, right? Which one is the real one and which one is the Planet Zoo one? I mean, if I hadn't told you, I think you would take a few seconds or a few minutes to guess which one it is. That's how realistic the model is and looks like. So I personally love it. Then, the Nile monitor. Again, another beautiful reptile, beautifully made by Frontier. Super accurate. I love the texture on the skin and the scales. The movement as well. I think they captured the essence of this reptile beautifully. And next up, the nine-banded armadillo. One of my favorite animals in the whole game. Beautifully made, beautifully textured, and beautifully animated. Overall, I think this one should be at the top of the most accurate models Frontier has ever made. You can even see the hair on their neck and their abdomen. Truly excellent. Top notch. And now, jumping to Oceania, we find the North Island brown kiwi. This small and beautiful bird is very accurate in Planet Zoo. You can see it right here. The size of the beak relative to the body, the proportions, the eyes, and their overall movement on their two legs are great. I really love how they've captured the essence of this animal in the game. And overall, I also think that the North American beaver deserves to be here. It's accurate, the proportions seem great, it looks hairy and you can see like the little fluffy texture here. Their animations are also very similar to beavers' movement in real life, so I think they've earned their spot in this list. I love them. And next up, the Red River Hog. I learned about this animal actually in Planet Zoo when it came out with the DLC, which was awesome because I love learning about animals. If I had to rank them, I think this one would be probably in my top 5. Just take a look at the Planet Zoo model versus a real photo. I mean, they're super similar, they've been captured really well, and even the hair on the sides, you can see them here. And the shape of the head, everything, the coloration, the pattern, it really looks brilliant. Then we go to the scimitar horned oryx, which also deserves to be here, I think. It's accurate, you can feel its strength. The horns are curved realistically, you can see like the curve is very accurate. And overall, the eyes and the shape of the head also look realistic with the right proportions. Beautiful animal. And jumping to the list comes the sloth bear. I think this model shows how Frontier can make hairy or fluffy animals look awesome. The hair doesn't look like blurry, it looks hairy, it looks good, it looks sharp, like real hair, and the overall quality of the model is amazing. The eyes, the snout, the way it looks at you, I think it's realistic. And also the details inside the mouth and the gums, really nice. Another reptile that joins the list is the spectacled caiman. Just look at this model. I mean, the texture, the teeth, the movement, the scales, it looks absolutely beautiful. You can see the real one here and compare them. And finally, we have Thompson's gazelle. This one came with a deluxe edition of the game. I think it's very accurate. Look at the skin pattern, like the stripes and the colors. I love the skin pattern, the legs as well. They have the right width, proportions, muscles. Overall, they really remind me of the gazelles that I love watching in National Geographic documentaries, so it definitely have to be on this list, this model. And those were my 18 most realistic animals in Planet Zoo. Share yours in the comments, please. I look forward to seeing what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Who knows, maybe Planet Zoo 2 will be announced soon or by then. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Thank you, and see you in the comments.